What's up, guys? Welcome to GCY Live. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Gary. We have quite a lot of fun things for you guys this Thursday evening. So order events, instead of doing current events like we did, I thought it'd be a good idea to do hashtags. So kind of like what Jimmy Fallon does.
Sweet.
But what we did differently is that Jimmy Fallon doesn't know these people that he got these different hashtags from. They send it in. So we asked our students to send in some things, and we're going to go over them with us. So
sweet.
You want to go ahead and start that?
Yeah, let's get started. So our hashtag is hashtag dumbest family fight. Our first hashtag was from Andrew Bucci. Him and his family actually got in a fight over for 10 minutes over which pasta to use in sauce.
All right, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, and I guess he won the fight because he got angel hair pasta, but like, leave it to Andrew to fight over pasta.
I mean, it depends on what sauce it is and what actual dish are you using. Like if it's just like normal spaghetti, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
10-minute fight though.
Yeah, dumb fight. Well, the next one we got. So this one's from Justin Kane. So Justin says, last Easter, my family and I had an Easter egg hunt. My family and I kept giving my mom hints where the one egg was. Turns out we were wrong and we led her astray for hours and she was upset. So,
wow.
I can see. So like hours trying to find one egg and then realizing that they were wrong the whole time.
And she was like begging for hints for hours and then they were hinting at the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be frustrating.
That would definitely start a fight.
Yeah, most definitely.
What's next?
All right, next one. This is from the Legos, Gabby and Rachel. And they fight over, this is kind of a weird one. They fight over what half of the bagel is better. So like the top half or the bottom half.
I don't really think it matters.
I thought they were the same, but like I guess they have an opinion about bagels.
Like what I could see, like if you just eat one half and you leave the other one in the bag, see, that would get me. But if you're eating both at the same time, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, so you don't have a preference, top or bottom?
No.
No, I don't think I do either.
No.
But
maybe the sour cream, which one's best, but that's different.
Yeah.
So All right, this next one is also from the Legos, so this one's from Gabby. So, this one is, I like the blinds closed when I sleep, however my sister does not. So instead of sleeping, we argue about it. So you're just staying up all night arguing about whether the blinds should stay open or closed, but in the meantime, ironically, you're losing sleep over it. So you can't sleep that the blinds are open, but you already can't sleep because you're arguing.
Yeah, so I see kind of both sides of the argument, but unless there's a light shining into your room from the window, I don't really think it matters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are some pretty weird fights from the Legos. So next one, Gary, this is actually my family.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, so we intensely fight over this Christmas decoration, and you write how many days till Christmas is left.
Oh, the
when we
advent
were little,
calendar,
we
yeah.
would fight. We would race in the morning to get to this thing, so we would be the first one to be able to put on how many days left until Christmas. But it was a fight every morning.
Yeah.
Once we got to December, it was a constant fight.
So who normally wins?
Usually, whoever gets up earliest in the morning.
Is that you?
So, probably not. I was probably the one that had to get dragged out of bed. I'm guessing it was probably either a younger brother, because he had school before us, or like Haley, because she's just obsessive over stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a pretty dumb thing to fight over.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a fun thing. All right, the next one here. I didn't know Allie had a Twitter, but apparently what Allie says, one time she asked me to go grocery shopping, and I bought tons of snacks, and I got the wrong things, like the wrong type of green beans. The funny thing is,
come on.
I don't even remember this. I don't even remember the fight.
Oh, wow.
But she does, clearly.
Yeah. So, like, was it fresh versus frozen? Like,
It was probably like a mixed vegetable, like those frozen ones you put in like the steamable vegetables where you can throw in the microwave. Well, there's ones that you can put the bag all the way, and there's the ones that you have to take it out of the bag.
oh,
And
okay.
so we probably got an argument about that. But hey, I got snacks.
Yeah, that's true.
This is why I don't get sent out to go grocery shopping by myself. But
Well, there you go. That's hashtag dumbest family fights.
yeah. And sometimes whenever you're in a fight with your family and it gets really heated, have you ever thought about revenge in some way with your family? Or even with friends or anybody that's outside of whoever?
Absolutely. Because especially when you get embarrassed. When you get embarrassed, that's the worst time because you always want to one-up the person and embarrass them more than they embarrassed you.
Yeah.
So all the time with family and friends.
What about enemies in high school? Did you have enemies?
So the thing with enemies is I was kind of quiet, so I didn't seek revenge to people I didn't know because then I would have to get out of my comfort zone.
Okay. But you weren't like passive aggressive or anything, or you like do things like sneakily, never put stink bombs in someone's locker or anything?
A stink bomb in someone's locker?
Yeah.
What even is a stink bomb, Gary?
It's a thing. It opens up. Think of how to describe it. Think of like a canister that you attach with zip ties, and when they open it up, it just sprays this fart smell.
No, I've never done that to anything like that.
Okay.
It's pretty impressive, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, we all know, just a little, a hard transition with this, but we all know what hard work is at some point or another. Whether we work every single day for a job, or maybe there's a point of our life where, say, typically we do well with grades, or we don't, and we have to study extra hard more than somebody else. Or, say, we're trying to get a car. We don't have the money for a car right now, and so you have to put in the extra hours to get that. So we all have that goal in mind of whether we want to have good grades, whether we want a car, whatever it is. But one thing I was thinking about is, do we ever have that goal in mind? Do we ever work hard to be good? So what I mean by that is, whenever God calls us to be good, He calls us to follow His commandments. And the way that we work toward things in our daily lives, like getting a car or fill in the blank, should we work just as hard to do good things? And part of that is that revenge aspect I was talking about. So it's really hard to forgive somebody when they've wronged you, whether it's family, friends, or an enemy. But the thing is that whenever we work towards something good, sometimes it can be scary to take that step forward and to get that good, just to accomplish that good thing. So Ethan, I was just wondering, have you ever had to give up something that you didn't think you could for the common good? So
before I was interested in ministry, I was focused 100% on soccer.
Okay.
You know this. I was a freak about soccer. I was playing like 4 games a weekend all year long. Like even in the winter, I would go to indoor soccer.
For a weekend?
Yeah,
like
4
2 days. Like 2 days for the weekend, you played 4 games.
Yeah, so I would play 3 games on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. And then even through the winter, I went to indoor soccer. So like bounce the ball off the walls and I would play that. So obsessed about soccer, that's all I wanted to do. But I had to give that up. And it's because of the situation with college and my call to ministry is that I didn't think that it fit in my schedule. And also I had to kind of swallow a pill that was like big because I would glorify myself through soccer. Because I was good at it, but I wasn't doing it for any greater good. I was just doing it to glorify myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you had to give that up in order to pursue God even further.
Yes.
So yeah, that must have been really hard for you to do, considering that soccer was really your whole life at that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, 4 games a weekend?
Yeah, I was crazy.
Yeah, I bet. So, I mean, with fears, whenever we take that step forward in order to do what God calls us to do, that fear mostly is the fear of not knowing what's going to happen. So, yeah, I'm going to give up this part of my life. So what's going to happen? What's going to fill in the blank? Or am I going to have to get rid of some friends or have to be in a different social circle because of certain things that I have done? And I can't do those things anymore because that's not what God calls us to do. But the good news is that, God, He's present with all of us, right? And He can dispel our fears. We just have to lean in on Him for that. So, and this can be during difficult circumstances. It can be things that we're scared of. It can be even through things whenever people have wronged us. So, normally, someone wrongs us, we want to go and get them back because it's natural. That's that feeling like you wronged me, so I want to make sure you feel the same pain that I do. But we can be confident that and that confidence that we have in God can take away that fear of stepping forward. And, we're all thinking, this may be good and all because, well, maybe we were supposed to be Christians, supposed to be good things, but there's still that feeling like I really want to get back at that person. And, 2 weeks ago, I told you this story. So my brother hangs around with some people that he shouldn't be hanging around with, and he had a fight with that person and doesn't know where my brother lived. So instead, he took it out on me and bashed in my car windows.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. So imagine not surprised. I was actually packing for the move. And I had music in, so I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear until a friend of mine called me and said, "Hey, your windows are bashed out." I was surprised. And so, I talked to the cops and I said, if you can find them, then good. I hope that they would find them. But there was no video evidence or anything. So it's natural for me to want to right that wrong because I had to pay $200 to get both of those things fixed. But, in the end, no evidence, no sufficient evidence. So I really have to let that go and let God take care of that.
Yeah.
And, in Exodus 14:14, which is in the Old Testament, which Moses did write, it says, "The Lord will fight for you, and you need to only be still." So even whenever there are injustices happening, we can rely on God to really fight for us.
Yeah.
And, He's the source of that justice. So whether we shouldn't base our own justice upon the right kind of justice that God is, that serves.
Wow.
So, yeah. So that's really what I have about revenge today. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. So now we're going to watch one of these student-made videos, right?
Yeah, we're going to take a little break. Go ahead and enjoy this, guys.
Are you tired of going to the store to go get yourself down here a knife or a screwdriver, any stuff you need around the kitchen, around the house? I got a new project for you. I got a new product. This right here is to hit you. You got yourself a pair of pliers right here, so if you just want to poke something with it or something, you know what I'm saying? And on the inside, you got yourself a bottle opener, you got yourself a Phillips head screwdriver, and then you got yourself I don't know what that is, but you know what? You can use it for about anything. You know, just, you know what I'm saying? Okay, then right here, you know what I'm saying? You got 2-inch ruler, you know, and I know you don't have the 25-foot one or whatever, but you know 2 inches is good enough. Right here, you got a flat hand screwdriver, and you got yourself a knife right here. Oh, darn not anything, you know what I'm saying, man? And there's about 12 different accessories, you know what I'm saying? And when you're walking, it's gonna, look, you know, it only costs $99.99, okay?
Welcome back, everybody. So here's our special guest. If you guys don't know, this is Mac Daddy. If you ever want to know why we call him Mac Daddy, you should hook up with him sometime and ask him why. But apparently it deals with the Kentucky mission trip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you doing well today?
Oh, yeah, fantastic. How are you?
Pretty good. I get to see everybody on camera, but then I get to spend some time with you. So pretty happy about that. But were you paying attention to what Ethan and I were talking about earlier?
Oh, yeah.
So revenge. I mean, has someone ever wronged you before? And like, tell us a story about that.
Let me think. So a while back when we first found out my grandpa had cancer, I was in gym class and I was talking about it to some people. I've gone through some similar stuff. Kid just walks over to me and says, "Hope your grandpa dies faster now." Back then, I didn't really care about it too much, but now I really wanted to take revenge.
Yeah, I can see that. That's really hurtful. Like, you knew your grandfather pretty well, right?
Yeah, he's my step-grandpa, but he's been with my grandma since before I was born.
Yeah, like it seems like you're pretty close with him, and just having that student come up to you and just say that is pretty hurtful. Now, for revenge, I mean, you don't have to say what you wanted to do, but have you thought about having revenge against this kid, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, with revenge, the funny thing is that I don't know if you noticed, it's that feeling of, you know, that hatred feeling, that anger. Do you think that other kid feels the same way?
Yeah.
That anger, do you think he felt the same anger that you do?
I feel like it's just directed at me.
Okay. So, I mean, what I mean is that whenever we are hateful and angry towards somebody, normally we hold on to those feelings for a very long time. And the other person says a hateful thing and might be angry towards you for a little bit, but eventually he's going to move on with his life. So really what forgiveness is letting go of that anger. So really it's not even about doing the one person that harmed you a favor. That's not what forgiveness is at all. It's a matter of letting go of that baggage that is holding you from enjoying life, really. I mean, do you like to be angry?
No.
No, I don't like to be angry either. I'm actually, I actually like being the peacemaker. I don't like anybody mad at me, and I don't like to be mad at anybody else. So, speaking of revenge, do you know the game Catchphrase?
Can't say I have.
All right, so Catchphrase, which I'm going to win. This is why you're going to take revenge against me. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm pretty good at games. So what Catchphrase is, we're going to have these little things right here. We can't look at them. Well, I can look at them, but only at a certain time. I'm going to play this little thing from my phone. It's a 52-second timer. Okay, so I know that's weird, but that's what Catchphrase is. So I'll play this, and you'll hear some beeping. And whenever that beeping gets faster, that means your time's almost up. So you have a list of cards right here, and really what you have to do is that you can say anything, you can act out anything, but you cannot say what is on the card, and I have to try to guess. So the goal of the game is you're trying to get through all of your cards, and you don't want me to go through all my cards. Kind of get it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go first so you can get like kind of a hang of the game. Good? All right, so I'm going to play this. Hear that? All right. So, he's blonde. He's a guy. He's in college. He likes to help out any kind of way. He's
Ethan?
kind of nerdy. Yeah, there we go. Ethan. All right. So this was canceled. It was supposed to go to Seneca Hills, and we were supposed to like.
Spring retreat.
Yeah. All right, and then so sometimes you can put cheese and sauce on it, and it's on like a flat dough, and you can put pepperoni on it.
Pizza.
And so this is a game, and we normally put in jump zone. And you have to strike high, and and it's,
9 square.
Yeah, 9 square. That's it. I got through all of them. So if you can beat me, I had 4 seconds left. Let's see what you got. Go.
He's a youth director at Grace Chapel.
Is that me?
Yeah.
All right.
YouTube channel. It's going on right now.
GC Wildlife?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Praying?
Singing, Nikki.
Worship team?
Yeah. Well,
Or just worship?
we're,
Okay.
Yeah. We do this after church.
Go home.
No. So we go into the chapel family room after
Small
the
groups.
message. Yes.
All right. So 10 seconds. I think how does that go? I think you won. Yeah, you won. So I guess I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm just going to, just forgive you for that win, and I'm not going to take revenge. But you know what? Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So what we're going to do next is that we're going to witness some of your class or your peers play in a certain game. So let's head over to them.
What's going on, guys? We are here with an amazing game called Youth versus Wild. You guys excited?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, it's Youth versus Wild. It's very self-explanatory. But we're going to jump into it. Basically what's going on is that I'm going to read these scenarios, and you have 4 choices on what to do during this scenario. And based off your choice, you're going to get a certain amount of points. They're going to tally their own points. They're going to hold up the letters of the choices that they think is best. And let's start with Dre. Dre, why do you think you have the advantage over the other contestants?
Well, I've been camping a couple times in my backyard, so I feel like I got a decent level of, know how to survive.
All right. So you've been camping. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Andrew?
I have dealt with Crew 456 on several occasions.
That's just mean.
I have too. I
Yeah,
agree with you.
I did once.
That's a big test of survival. Katie?
I used to be a Girl Scout.
Oh, wow.
Actually,
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cade, why do you think you're winning?
I got this battle scar right here to show.
Oh, you got a big gnarly scar. Okay.
I got one on my
All right.
forehead.
So I think this is a pretty even playing field. You guys all have a pretty good chance of winning. So let's get started. First scenario. You are all stranded in the African savannah and have no supplies. What should you do? A, find the nearest water supply. B, build a shelter using the resources you find. C, sharpen a stick into a spear and go hunting. Or D, start a fire to signal any passing by planes. So I'm going to give you 3 seconds and hold up your choice. 3, 2, 1. All right, A. We have 2 A's, a D, and a B. All right, if you picked A, you went to go find the nearest water supply. I'm sorry, but the water supply was not clean, and it gave you a bad case of the Hershey Squirties.
So nasty.
Minus 1 point. So you guys are already in the negatives.
That's pretty stupid.
And we got a D
And a B.
and a B. So, Cade, you picked B.
Yes.
You built a shelter out of the resources you found. But you attempted to build a shelter, and instead you got a splinter. So,
Sorry.
minus 1 point.
That
then-
scar doesn't make
then
it
a
so
D?
tough after all.
Yes.
All right. Katie wanted to start a fire to use a smoke signal, and it actually worked. And she signaled down the African missions team from Grace Chapel, and you got saved. So that's plus 1 point for you.
No, it's just because she's a girl.
Oh,
I was
whatever.
a Girl
Plus
Scout.
1 point.
It's because she's a girl.
The Girl Scout is in the lead. You guys ready for scenario number 2?
Not really.
Okay, well, let's get to it. You all got lost in the woods behind Grace Chapel. Are you A, going to call Mary Jo for help? B, use the compass you found on the ground? C, follow the deer that you spotted? Or D, hope that Becky finds you because Becky can do all things? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have C's and a C and 3 D's. So,
Becky
for
can
the
do whatever
C,
she does.
Dre wants to follow a deer that he spotted.
Yes, food.
So, Dre, I'm sorry, but you followed the deer all the way to Ohio, and we all know that Ohio sucks, so that's minus 1 point.
Browns.
You're at -2 already. Okay. And then the rest of you you put D. Hope that Becky finds you because she can do all things. Well, that's plus 1 point because, of course, Becky can do all things. All right, now tally up your scores. And we're going to move on to the next scenario. Number 3, you are trapped in the Amazon rainforest and eat A, Cocoa Pods, B,
What's that?
the stale pretzel you found in your pocket,
Stale?
stale pretzel you found in your pocket, C, wild berries you found on a tree, or D, you're going to swing from a vine to reach some bananas. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, we all put D?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all going to swing on a vine and reach some bananas. And surprisingly, you swung, grabbed the bananas, and did a backflip. That's plus 2 points for all of you guys.
Oh, I'm out of the gutter now.
Wow, okay.
Plus 2, Katie, not 1.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so
Shouldn't have said anything.
real quick, we're halfway. How many points do you have, Dre?
0.
0 points for Dre. Andrew?
2.
2?
4.
4 points?
2.
Yeah.
All right, Katie's in the lead with 4 points. All right, scenario number 4. You get stuck in Walmart, and you're there the night that they actually close.
The Karens.
Where are you going to sleep? A, on the toilet paper tower. B, in the ball pit. C, in the men's bathroom. Or D, on the frozen meatballs. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have 3 C's and a B. Kate, you put B.
You're not allowed in there.
You're going to sleep in the ball pit. And, of course, why wouldn't you sleep in the ball pit? That's going to be the best sleep of your life. Plus 2 points.
But there's no ball pit in Walmart.
Yeah, there is.
There's a ball
there
pit
is.
in Walmart.
Oh, there's
Let's
not.
move
Yeah,
on.
there is.
C.
All right, the rest of you put C in the
Don't
men's
judge me.
bathroom
Don't judge me either.
But you can judge her.
Walmart.
Have you ever been
All
in
right,
there?
so
It's nasty.
that's definitely going to challenge your survival skills in the men's bathroom at Walmart. You don't know what you're going to find on the ground. First of all, I don't know where you're going to sleep, whether it's sitting on the toilet or like in the sink. Oh, that's gross. So minus 1 point just because how nasty that is.
Am I like tied up with everyone now?
All right.
No, you're not
still
tied up
winning.
with me. I'm still.
I'm winning.
naked
This is the last scenario and probably the most deadly of them all.
Worth
Okay.
1,000 points?
Not worth 1,000 points, but this is a big challenge to your survival. You all get stuck at a crew 4, 5, 6 lock-in.
Oh, that's just
Oh, boy.
bad.
What do you do? A, hide in the 6th grade boys' room.
Ew.
B, stay and be a volunteer. C, have a marshmallow. Have a marshmallow war, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
It's pretty fun. We've
That's
had that.
too sticky.
We've had that before.
That's
Or
sticky.
D, you're gonna eat some pizza. All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, we have 3 B's and a D. So, for those of you who have picked B, stay and be a volunteer. So, Haley kind of paid me to put this in. So, you guys picked to be volunteers, so plus 2 points. Haley, I'll take my money later.
I just wanted to be a church
And then
dancer.
Cade, you picked D.
Yep.
Eat some pizza.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm fine with that answer. Eat some pizza. That's plus 1 point. And that's all the scenarios we have for Youth versus Wild.
I won.
Let's see who is the winner. Dre, what is your score?
85.
That's
You're
incorrect.
lying. What's your score?
1.
1. Wow.
At least you aren't in the negatives.
Yeah.
Andrew?
3.
Wow. Andrew got 3. Cade?
5.
5. Katie?
5.
Whoa. We are tied. Wow.
Sudden death. Dre, let's get out of here.
That's all we got. That's all we got for Youth versus Wild.
Hey, guys, I appreciate it.
Thanks for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed our contestants. Take a look at this funny student-made video.
So today I'm gonna change someone's life forever. And right now I'm gonna have her come in, Nadia, come on. Welcome to my salon. It's okay, Nadia, take a seat. the new and improved Olga.
Wow.
That was
Wow.
Logan, right?
Yes, it was Logan, but it was very scary as well.
Yeah.
Jeez, but props to him for making that video. Wow.
I'm sure he enjoyed getting, prettied up.
Yeah, I bet you he did. I think he looked like he was having some fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But, today's a very special day. Do you want to know why?
Why, Gary?
Well, Andrew, right? Andrew Bucci was just up there
Yeah.
doing game. Well, today's his birthday.
Wow. Happy birthday, Andrew.
How old do you think he is?
I'm guessing probably like 42.
Yeah, close.
Okay.
Yeah, the other day I was at the mall with him yesterday, actually, and there was a guy that thought he was 19, early 20s.
Oh, wow.
So, doing pretty good. Well, happy birthday, Andrew. Thanks for helping us out today. Hope you enjoy your day. Yeah, that's really what we have for you today. Thank you for joining us. Do you have anything you want to add?
I don't think, Gary. I just had a great time.
Awesome. So just like and subscribe to our channel. And you know what? Hit that notification bell on the corner so that we don't have to remind you every single time that we're on.
Yeah.
YouTube will do it for us.
So instead of us annoying them, YouTube can annoy them for us.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
But we'll probably still annoy you guys.
Yeah, so you'll probably get doubly annoyance, so
Yeah.
sorry.
That's all right. Well, thanks.
That's all we got. See you next time, guys.
See you guys.